It is time to talk some FC Cincinnati football, joined by Corben Bone, the midfielder out of Dallas, Texas, Wake Forest. Let's look ahead at this match on Saturday on the road against the Richmond Kickers. They're 3 points behind you in the Eastern Conference. It's a huge matchup. I guess every match is big for you guys this point of the season.
Right, yeah, this one especially though, like you said, they're 3 points behind us, so it could be a 6-point swing. I mean, if we win this game, that puts us in a good position to kind of stay towards the top 3 and even get closer to the #1 spot or #2 spot. So yeah, it's a big game. And then, you know, our last match against them was a little bit sour because we gave up a goal and kind of real late, and we dropped points in that game. So it's a little bit of a revenge and a makeup.
Talk about the season, because it just seems like you've played well against Louisville. You played well against the Red Bulls too. It just seems like you can't make up ground. There's very little room for error in this league.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we talked about the streaks going on right now. Before we beat Louisville, they were on an incredible, winning streak, or undefeated streak. And so, like you said, you really have to continue to win to really try and propel yourself closer to the top. So this game coming up is huge because we're going to have to win to try and stay, close to that mark.
And you can't worry about the standings. I mean, you just have to go out and play the best soccer you can week in, week out.
Of course, yeah. Like you said, if we continue to win, that won't matter, because that's what we need to do, is keep winning, and that'll take care of itself in the end.
3 more home games to go at Nippert Stadium. What's that experience been like? You played at different levels throughout your career, but what's the reception been like, and what was it like to play at your home pitch?
Yeah, it's been incredible. Yeah. I mean, the consistency of it, of the quality of the fan, the quantity of the fan. I've never experienced anything like it. Being on the field, for every home game so far has been an experience that I'll never forget. So that love is never taken for granted for, and every week that we have a home game, we look forward to it, to getting back on the field and playing in front of the fans.
Yeah, you have the Bailey, and you have the fans that are so knowledgeable. You have a base that is far above what a lot of teams have, even really good Premier League teams, in terms of just the passion and the knowledge of the game.
Right. I mean, we've seen that. We've compared ourselves to kind of MLS, crowds throughout the season, and different USL crowds, and it's up there at the top. I mean, it's one of the best in the U.S. for me, for sure. And hopefully we can continue to put good performances on the field, and they'll continue to come out and watch us.
We had some fun recently with your teammate Jimmy McLaughlin. He had the celebration dance, and so we took him down to Q Kids. And did you see a clip of that? What do you make of his dance skills?
Yeah, I did see the video. He's actually a better dancer than a lot of people gave him credit for.
Yeah.
So
first of all, the guts to do it is.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, of course. So that was fun, and hopefully he scores another one and we can see it again, or the full one that he
Yeah, he's got to pull that up.
Yeah.
You have some teammates who are roommates. So what's that like to experience coming to a new city for you, and finding some friends and kind of dealing with that, and what are they like?
Yeah, right. I mean, that's a great part about the business. It brings people together, and you get to meet different people. But specifically, one of my roommates, Ross, I knew before, so continuing that relationship and then building a new one, and Eric Stevenson has been great. I mean, you're with them every day, day in and day out, and so it's just nice to be able to be around guys that you want to be around, and great characters, good guys to be around.
If you're not playing soccer, what are you doing? What's your passion? What are you good at away from the pitch, or what would you like to be good at?
I actually enjoy writing. I've tried to get more into that as I've gotten older, to be honest. But really, just hanging out, being around the guys. We have like a mini basketball hoop in our apartment, so we mess around with that and stuff. But just being around, the team and that kind of atmosphere, and the companionship is fun. Something comes up all the time.
A couple more questions. John Harkes, obviously such a pioneer for American soccer players.
Right.
What's it been like to play for him? He's a guy that seems incredibly focused and seems like a great guy to play for. He's pretty straight up about what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong.
Right, yeah. I mean, his knowledge that he has is incredible. So anytime you can pick his brain or ask him a question, it benefits us. And on the opposite side of that, he's just a great guy to be around.
Yeah.
Very charismatic, really funny, just a good guy all around. So on the field, he knows what's going on, and he can pinpoint things that you might have seen. But then off the field, he's just, he's a great person to have in your life,
Yeah. And final question. Obviously, the plan would be for FC Cincinnati to one day be a part of the MLS. You're a part of that first go-round. What's been the best experience so far about a team in its very first year?
Yeah, I think we've talked about a lot of it. You know, our success, first of all, has been fantastic. It's been great. I don't think, you know, it was expected to be good, but I think we've kind of exceeded those expectations in a way. And then, you know, moving on to the crowds, I think we've done the same. No one really would have expected us to, you know, to have the amount of fans we have consistently. And that's a testament to this city and this team and everyone that's been a part of it so far.
Corben, thanks for your time. Best of luck against the Kickers.
Thank you.
All right.